this very spot, and I use my phone to film the phone microphone as well, and it's just a little bit more chaotic, a little bit more like unpredictable. No makeup, 2 centimeters from my face every flaw, and it's just a little bit more what's the word, candid. No lighting, no nothing. Not that I literally and it's just so trendy that you just know it's just like not gonna be in style soon, and it's just like the patterns and colors are like too much, and I'm just like not into it. So yeah, I just wasn't feeling anything. So like I just brought kind of like stuff that I've already have, except for like one outfit that I have for day one. One outfit that I have for day one is like a Coachella-y vibe, and it's like a white long sleeve shirt. I think I talked about this. That's like a bra with sleeves, basically. It's like a bikini top with sleeves. doesn't stick to my face the way it sticks to the rest of my body. So I'm curious to see with this dermaplaning if that would have, if that'll be any better. This is actually a real rose. It's like one of those little, like, you know, those roses that they like preserve. Somebody got it for me actually for Valentine's Day last year. And for whatever, it's like still kind of alive. It's just, I just like keep it in here. It kind of like looks fake though, but like it's apparently real. But he just got it from like the Acme or CVS. It's not like one of those that's like super expensive, like that's in like a huge bouquet and stuff. I just actually got me real roses, which were from the Acme, and they actually lasted a really long time for our anniversary, which was March 29th. And I'm forgetting, I think it's our 13 years. We started dating in 2009, so 2010, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, yeah, 13 years. That was March 29th. That's why I'm getting married in March of next year, so that like our anniversary for dating and our wedding anniversary will always be like within the same time. We can celebrate them together and always remember our dating anniversary because it's special, because it's, you know, such a long length of time. But I just threw away the flowers that he got me for my anniversary because they were done. It's always sad to throw away flowers. This is a little thing I got from Amazon. It's ugly and small. I have such a hard time decorating that like bookshelf. I have a book back there that's a Woody Allen book, and I bought it just like in a stack of books, like for decoration, and then I like realized it said Woody Allen. I was like, oh shit, like he was a pedophile. Is a pedophile, right? He's alive, I don't know. And I need to Sharpie out like his name or something, and I just like keep not doing it because I'm like, is that gonna look so stupid? Oh, I can't. But I have to, because like I'm all about like, I don't know, like the people that still listen to like Michael Jackson music and stuff like that. I think it's so crazy. It's like I'm in the twilight zone. Like he was a literal child abuser, pedophile, master manipulator, predator, and there's documentaries outlining very specific detail of what he did and real accounts from the victims and their families. Yet like we still play all his songs, like there's no problems with it. It is interesting how people like pick and choose when to like care about things, but we all do that, right? And I'm sure nobody has bad intentions for the most part. I know there's some people that are deniers of what he did, and I think they're deranged and delusional and out of touch with reality. If you have a question, I encourage you to watch the documentary. I think it's like called like Finding Neverland, or it's something Neverland on HBO. If you have any doubts about what he did. But like I said, I know a lot of people just probably haven't really like thought about it a ton, and just like the coolest person, which obviously like I am. So what else? I'm going to try on wedding dresses in a month from tomorrow, and I'm very excited. I need to actually like make a wish list of what I want to try on at the places that I am trying on. I like a mermaid cut, which means tight in your waist and your upper body, and then like flows out at your calves. I'm bad at like describing the styles and stuff of everything. I don't know like what things are called. I just know what I like the look of. Like when people refer to like patterns and styles and things, and they're like chiffon and this and that, I'm like, I don't know what that means. I just know if I look at something and I like it. What do you think? Should we get you a dress? You're naked. So I'm really excited about that. Oh my god. I ended up having to, I don't know if this is the correct word, but like fire my wedding travel agent because she was so incompetent. She made so many mistakes. She was not communicating with my guests in a timely manner. She was not communicating with my guests in an organized or like in an organized manner, and like she couldn't even really like, the way that her emails were written were chaotic. Font sizes, colors, highlighting, not full sentences, misspellings on things. I think she was like doctoring emails. Like I would literally be like, hey, did you follow up with so-and-so? They said they're waiting to hear from you. And she would forward me something and be like, oh, I followed up with this person on Monday. And she would like really have just like followed up with them just then. But she would like change the date to like Monday to try to make me think that. And I like had a suspicion that she was doing that. And so did my mother-in-law. But then I actually like fully caught her in it when she tried to tell me that she sent me something. She's like, oh, I sent you this, whatever. And I said, no, you didn't. I went through all of her emails, and she literally had never sent me what she said she was going to. Also too, she literally, every time you emailed her, she had this long out of office, like automatic reply that was literally a novel. That was just like, it was just like unprofessional and like huge font and just was not cohesive in any way. And she would never keep all of our communications in one thread. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, I'm not explaining it to you. You will when you have a corporate job one day. But like, we had 800 threads. And I was like, oh my god, this woman literally doesn't understand about email threads. And she's literally writing me a new email thread every single time we have a communication. AKA, I couldn't fucking find anything that I needed to within our stuff. My officiant was trying to book a room for like weeks, and she was just like, wasn't booking their room. She charged some people for their deposits twice. Others, they would put in like a payment plan, like dates that they wanted to, pay money, right? Like you could pay on a payment plan, and it would be like, oh, on the 5th of March or the 5th of April, take out, $300 or whatever and pay towards it. She would just like not charge them that day at all, which is like, I'm sure people were setting up their payment plans based on like when their paychecks were coming through. So it's just like, you can't be messing around with people's like money and stuff. I still don't even know the full spectrum of the damage that she has done. I just got so many complaints from my guests. I had complaints about her, and every time I would try to talk to her, she would manipulate me and smooth talk me and gaslight me. And I just like, I don't know, I think I was just like so customer service. And I was like, hey, like, I need to get a new travel agent. I explained to her all the issues that I had been dealing with for months. And she said, like, usually they would set up a call with, like, customer service with me and the travel agent for, like, a few weeks, once a week, to see if they can work through the issue. I said, nope, not interested in doing that. We need to get shit, like, organized. And then she even emailed me, customer service emailed me, and they, like, were like, hey, like, you know, kind of like their last, I guess, request. They're like, can we have a call with me and you and, you know, this lady, your agent, so we can see how we can best move forward. I said, no, thank you. I do not want her to contact me ever again. Like, I'm done. And they were very nice, actually. And I was like, you know, I just feel like there was a time where I was like crying on the phone with my hotel where I'm getting married, and then the travel agent called me, and like I was ready to be done. I was ready to like get rid of her and get somebody new because it was so bad. And that was like a month ago. And she had me on the phone for like 90 minutes, basically like begging me not to fire her and just gaslighting me and, you know, manipulating me. And I fell for it, and I shouldn't have, and I should have had my eyes open way sooner. And I don't usually fall for people manipulating me, but I did. And honestly, my mom said it best too. Like, I'm literally so fucking busy, and I just don't have time. Like, I just was trying to kind of like hope for the best, that things were being handled, because I just don't have time to worry about like people's hotel reservations and things. Like, that's not what I'm supposed to be doing. So my mom's like, you know, you're so busy, and like you just kind of expect everybody to like have their shit together and be as like, you know, productive as you are, and like not everybody's like that. So like you need to like move on for the sake of your own. It's your wedding day. Like, you can't like feel bad. And I was like, you're right. Like, and I still felt bad. But when I stopped feeling bad, guys, finally I got my new travel agent lady. She gave me a call. She confirmed and validated, which was a good thing in a way, because I was like, okay, I'm not a bitch, I'm not crazy, but also a scary thing, because I was like, holy shit, what mistakes did this lady make? She validated that everything was a mess on the back end. She was like, your officiant does not have a room. She was like, I have some room reservations with no names on them. She said, I just need to, like, I don't even know. She's like, the way that she's set up, you know, everyone's payments, excuse me, is like so ass backwards. Like, she didn't say ass backwards, but you know, I don't even know like what she did here. And I was like, oh my god, are you fucking kidding me? Like, and nothing was ever organized with this woman. Like, I have a Google sheet where I keep track of all my guests and their, you know, email addresses and, you know, my budget and all the things for my wedding, because that's how I work. I work with Google Sheets. Like, that's what keeps me organized. It's like life. And my last lady, let's call her Joanna. Joanna refused to use Google Sheets. She like didn't know how. I was like, you don't know how to use Excel? It's literally Excel. Like, and she refused to like learn. There's nothing to learn. Again, not going to explain this to you if you don't understand. Move on. It's literally, you go and you type in, like, everyone knows how to use fucking Google Sheets. But literally, like, she would never tell me like my list of confirmed guests. I had to like basically pull it out of her to get that from her, and it was always just like verbally. And I would be like, did so and so reach out to you? She'd be like, oh, I don't know. Like, everything was in such disarray in this woman's inbox, I guess. I don't know if she was just like overwhelmed. Here's what I think. I think she's probably overwhelmed with other clients and other things, but also not a competent, not a capable event professional, period. You couldn't pay me $5,000 to recommend this woman to another bride. She was a nightmare. So anyway, my new lady, let's call her Delilah, validated that Joanna like did all this shit, and you know, it was just, nothing was organized. And so I was like, wow, unbelievable. I'm so glad I did this now with still a year out. mistakes she made. Although, like, the one thing I'm concerned about is she didn't advise me, Joanna didn't advise me in any sort of direction as far as like choosing the rooms that I wanted to contract for my guests. So Delilah basically was like, oh, like these are the rooms she had you choose, like these rooms are not good, and like you're going during peak season, like the resort's gonna be sold out, and for like an additional $80 you could have had rooms for your guests, you know, in this area of the resort, which is near the beach and so much better. So now I'm like a little bit stressed about that people's rooms are gonna like suck. It's just like, even like with my room, the type of room that I'm having is like, you know, a suite and everything, and I was very particular about the type of room that I wanted, and there's only like 5-6 of those type of rooms in the whole resort. But Joanna literally was like, it took her weeks to book me my room, and she kept sending me invoices and quotes for the wrong room type. I was like, am I like, I was like, can somebody like, what the fuck? So I hope that my reservation is good. Like I literally will like sue this fucking lady. Even the way my contract was set up is like weird. So I was like, should I fucking like have my lawyer like talk to the resort? Like, what do I do? Like, so more to come on like if she really did any like irreparable damage. But I switched travel agents, and I'm so glad that I did. I feel like I've just like woken up from a nightmare, and I can't even believe I let that woman manipulate me for as long as like 6 months. It was 6 months of me working with her. She kind of like built a relationship with me first, and like built trust before my save the dates and invites were sent out, and we had a good relationship, and I thought things were good. But then after everybody's like started booking, that's when it just became like a fucking nightmare. Maybe she can handle a 5-person, 10-person wedding. This is 75 people. Like, she wasn't cut out for this, and it just actually infuriates me now. And I really just hope everything is good. As far as, you know, Delilah, I forgot her fake name, being able to fix everything that Joanna totally butchered. So yeah, that is all I have for you guys today. I hope you liked that little story time in there. I was thinking if I should make that a dedicated video, which I actually probably could have, but I'm sure you guys appreciate the longer video. If you like this video, patreon.com, patreon/ASMRXbabe with 2 E's. $5 a month gets you 3 extra videos. I post on there pictures from my weekend, things like that, polls, whatever. $10 a month gets you those 3 videos plus 3 audio only rambles. So you get 6 extra pieces of content if you pay that $10 a month. And then $20 a month gets you all of that plus a custom trigger shout out, a custom, like, it says 60 seconds, but really I'll do it for probably like 2 minutes. In one of my videos of whatever you want.